Hey guys, Paranoid speaking, and this is just a quick video to show you guys that I am indeed not dead, still working on mods, although it is pretty late right now and really cold, so I'll just show you guys what I've been up to lately, and hopefully get some feedback, suggestions, that kind of stuff. So basically, there are a couple of things I've added in this mod. First being, remember papers? The ones you craft like so. They have been modified slightly, and now they're editable. It just makes it bigger. You can pretty much fill up the entire thing. I made the first line a bit bolder so you can do titles and stuff like that, like my diary. It's still a work in progress actually, but you know. And then all the stuff you want, and it's based on the actual line widths. So if you fill your line up with a bunch of I's, which are really thin, it will still go all the way to the end, as opposed to if you would fill it up with a bunch of W's, if you know what I mean. And you save it, and it saves independently from everything else. And yeah, then there is, what else is there? There's this here. I'm not sure if I should make a recipe for it, or if I just put it in dungeons or something. This is a horn. Just sleep real quick. Just so make it a bit lighter so you can see what's going on. Right. You might have noticed these guys. I'll explain what they do in a moment. Then there are these. These are stands, I guess. I don't know what to call them yet. This is a stand and this is the post. You can only put a stand on a post, and its orientation will depend on how you put it, obviously. So if I'm looking, okay, well this sucks. It has the same durability as a fence. It mostly acts the same way as a fence, except it's not a fence. Although you can use it as one, because you can walk between these. So anyway, if you right click one of these, you'll see that it will give you a little GUI telling you what you want to name the location. I've named this one home, and you can't name one after the other. So this one's called Homer. If I try to name this one Homer, it won't work, because you can only have a location that is unique to itself. Then there are these pigeons that I've been messing around with the pathfinding. I've improved the pathfinding a bit and the AI in general, stuff like that. But the way you actually get them is by using this horn. Is that what I call it now? The sound is not finished, but anyways, it will just summon a pigeon for now. And when you right click, actually, these will sort of stay away from you like pigeons do in real life, unless you're holding seeds, in which case they will just act neutral. And when you get close to one and if you give it these seeds, there's a chance that it will open the GUI. There's a chance that it won't, but if it does, it will stay there. It will listen to where you want it to go. If I wanted it to go to Homer, for example, then it will go to Homer from any distance. So I could be a million miles away and just follow this pigeon to where I want to go. It will also you can also send it to other players. So I could have it set as my name and just have it follow me around forever, until I release it, until I free it, pretty much. And I can have it hold stuff. So I can have it hold this leather for me, and you can check what it's holding through opening the GUI. You can... oh, what's this? Oh, right, okay. I was testing something, so ignore that for now. You pull it back by right-clicking it. You can also shift right-click to put in complete stacks of... it's kind of annoying at the moment the way it just kites you. So if I wanted to put all 46 of these, I could do shift and right click. It won't fly away from you when it has something on its back because it assumes maybe it's your stuff. So if I want all 46 of those back, I just right click and get that back, and then it starts spazzing out again. Then and it renders everything properly. So if I put potions in, it won't do that weird potion glitch. It will actually, you can't see it, but it is glistening and all that. Then there is what else is there? So we have pigeons. Let me just demonstrate how you can make them follow you. Right, so my screen recorder cut off there for a second because I was running low on disk space. As you can tell, I'm on my crappy netbook, the one I take with me when I'm traveling. But I took the chance to code in a little hack to find out what my username is. Since this is MCP and not the actual game, as you can tell by my lack of skin, the usernames are always these weird these player things. Player and a number after that. Okay, this pigeon is obviously... Okay, so player... What was the number? 723? 732, that's it. And it won't actually show up for players that don't exist. This includes SMP. I haven't actually done SMP yet, but it should work just fine for any other player on an SMP server. So this bird will kite me. It won't actually stick to me. It'll just kind of stay in my area. So, because otherwise it'll just push you around and it gets really annoying. And it will only leave you alone when if it's actually holding anything. If you take it off of it, or if it's not, then if you right click it. You can also use this to, have a little sort of extra inventory space. Have it carry your stuff, if you know what I mean. Just move around. If you're in a mine or whatever, need more torches, you can have it carry them. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Now it's free. You can have it sit around on these things. It will stay there until you take its load away from it. It edits no base classes, although you might imagine you might think it would, because obviously the right-clicking paper changes, and this is the same paper item, except I don't do that. I don't actually edit the paper class. It's compatible with everything. How, you might ask? Because I am a rocket scientist and I'm allowed to do that. But that's everything, I think. So yeah, I guess I'll release it eventually, and I'll see you guys next time. A few more things I forgot to add are, one, yes, they can carry notes. So here I have my note. I can make one of these, carry them, bring them to another player. That was the whole point in the beginning. They also carry blocks. Oh, okay, this is getting annoying. I'll just leave them around for now. So let's say I have some blocks. Right now they're all set to follow me, so it's a bit strange. I can have this one carry sand. This one carries sand, and it'll just carry it around for me up to a whole stack of sand. And they will follow you around from any distance. They're useful for, say for example, you're lost somewhere. Oh god, okay, I have to kill them somehow. That should do the trick. There we go. Get rid of that. So say I'm over there somewhere and I can't find my way back home. I can just have this thing take my stuff from my inventory, bring it back home, bunch of pigeons, Um, I'm working a bit more on pathfinding for the y-axis, upwards and downwards, so that if you're in a mine, and actually finding paths within a cave. So when you're in a cave, and you have no idea where you are, or you're just about to die in lava, just have a pigeon bring all your stuff home and wait for you on a little stand until you get home or respawn or whatever. Then I'm guessing I could also add things like pigeons that can do different stuff. Maybe homing pigeons with gunpowder. When they hit an enemy, they explode, for example. Have them integrated with my other mods. So, for example, the one secret mod that's upcoming that you might have heard of or might have not, and the breadcrumbs mod. So that I could have maybe that they can eat breadcrumbs, follow breadcrumb trails, that kind of thing. It's all up to you guys what you guys want. And yes, my original intention was to have this so that you could send notes to other players on SSP worlds. Even if you're in your single player world, I thought I could get some web space or something and set up a server that can take care of that stuff. But instead, I'm thinking of in the future implementing some sort of I don't know what you call them anymore, but these message bottle things you find in the ocean, and just throw that in to some player on a completely different computer that has the mod installed in their single player world might by chance find a message in a bottle, a bit like in Animal Crossing and things like that. That's kind of what inspired me. So leave your suggestions, and thank you for watching.